Hi, my name is John Godoy, Leadership Communication Trainer. Do you struggle with active listening and responding effectively during conversations with your reports, with your colleagues, with perhaps management whom you report to? Do you worry about perhaps misunderstanding what they say or not necessarily hearing everything that they say in a manner that they had intended for you to hear it? Well, it can be extremely frustrating. It can lead to ill will, hurt feelings, miscommunications, inefficiencies within relationships, rapport breakdowns. Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 strategies that will help you enhance your active listening skills as well as reduces the chance of misunderstanding what the other individual is saying so that you can be much more effective when communicating with your colleagues and others. Let's start with reflective listening. And to implement this, what you do is you simply paraphrase back to the other individual, your counterpart, what it is that you heard as you understood it. And a great sentence that you can start this off with is, "So what I hear you saying is this. Is this correct?" And that simple question will help ensure, A, that you clarify what they're saying in case there was a misunderstanding, and B, another benefit of it is that it shows the other person that you are engaged and you actually want to try to be clear on what it is that they're saying. So that's a great strategy. A lot of leaders use this particular strategy. If you ever think about conversations that you've had with people who you think are great communicators, they very often incorporate this simple technique, paraphrasing, reflective listening. The second technique is simply to eliminate as many distractions as possible. Be intentional about it. Because whenever there's a distraction, whether a cell phone goes off or somebody walks by your office, the phone rings, something along those lines, your attention turns away from the conversation, or their attention is turned away from the conversation. Potentially, a very important piece of information can be missed, just simply not heard. And if it's not repeated throughout the course of the conversation, it's not brought up again, it can completely change the understanding of the message that's being sent. So eliminate as many distractions as you can. So examples are simply to get rid of your cell phones, put them away, or turn off your computer. Find a room that is quiet and is free of people walking by. Maybe it's outside of your office if you work in a busy office environment, and it's just a boardroom or just somewhere where you can have a conversation free of as many potential external distractions as possible. The third strategy is simply to ask open-ended questions that are designed to get the speaker, your counterpart, to elaborate on what they just said. Quite often when people are communicating, they don't necessarily give you as much information as you need to get a full understanding of what is being said. They essentially give you a summary of what they feel is essential. But if you don't know the full context of what's going on, you might be missing some underlying context, you may not know their thought process behind it, you might misinterpret it. Right? The misunderstandings can occur. So simply asking open-ended questions that ask your counterpart to go a little bit deeper, to expand a little bit on what they're saying, is a powerful tool. So ask questions like, can you expand on that? Can you tell me more? What was your reasoning in coming up with that solution, that direction that you chose to go? Please tell me more. Expand on that. Those simple questions can really help reduce misunderstandings, and it can also enhance the liking because your counterpart will feel, you know what, this person is really interested in learning and understanding and ensuring that we have clear communication. So there you have it. That is the third strategy. Open-ended questions that elaborate on what your counterpart just said. So let's recap. Today we covered reflective listening, clearing your environment of distractions, and asking open-ended questions with the objective of elaborating. You do these 3 things, it will increase your ability to active listen, to reduce the chances of misunderstanding or misinterpreting what the other party is saying, and ultimately lead to much more effective and collaborative conversations and communications with your counterparts. If you found this video useful, subscribe to my YouTube channel where I have many more videos on facilitation, public speaking, as well as interpersonal communication so that you become a master of leadership communication. Furthermore, if you want to bring me into your organization to conduct a workshop on any one of those topics, contact me at john@johngodoy.com and visit my website at www.johngodoy.com to learn more.